I hear people say all the time, like, oh, manifesting isn't real, or you would hear people, like, talk about all the things they manifested all the time. Well, I've manifested a lot of things, like a lot of amazing things, but I don't go up to random strangers and constantly talk about how amazing my life is because it comes off as bragging. So do you ever think that you might hear people complain about their lives, but a lot of times people feel comfortable talking about the bad things going on in their life because they feel like it's relatable, but people will never just come up and start telling you all the good things that happen in their life because it can come off as like arrogancy, bragging. It can come off bad. So people are conditioned to not always talk about all the good things that are happening for them. And that is another reason why manifestation can be like, oh, if manifestation is real, then everyone would do it. There are plenty of people who are consciously and constantly manifesting amazing things in their life, but it's not the kind of thing they want to share with everyone. You know, like, it's totally normal to walk up to a stranger and be like, oh yeah, today's a rough day, like this and this, complain about little things. It's normal, but it's not normal to go up to someone and be like, oh, I just got checked for $5,000. I just won a scratch off ticket, and the love of my life just came back to me. That's not the kind of thing that is socially acceptable to say. So in your mind, you might think, well, if manifestation is real, people would talk about it all the time. It's not socially acceptable to go around talking about your wins all the time. It should be, but it's not. So, and there are people like on social media, they will constantly, like in the comment section, they will tell you things they manifested because it doesn't come off that way because it's like an acceptable place to talk about it. So next time you think, oh, manifestation is not real, and if it was, everyone would know about it, everyone would talk about it, sometimes the world we live in doesn't really make room for all the positivity. That's why when you start putting yourself in places where it is normal and you make friends with people like that, you will start to see that it is overly abundant. Like, there are so many people who manifested crazy things, and it's not unusual because you put yourself in rooms where it's normal, and you put yourself in a mindset where it's realistic, where you tell yourself, nothing is too good to be true for me. And the people around you believe the same, and you all think that you're on a winning streak that never ends, and you're always wishing and hoping for the best, and you're always accepting the best. That's going to become your reality, and that's when it's going to become normalized to you. But obviously, if you're just hanging around in normal places, people don't really feel comfortable coming up and sharing that stuff. So it's not that it's not happening, it's just that it might not be happening around you and your ears, or it might just be also that it also really isn't the kind of thing that people just go up and do. Like, yes, on this account, I will tell you guys anything you want to know. I have manifested so many things, but every random person on the street, when I make a new friend, do I go up to them and be like, oh yeah, I manifested this and this and this. I have a stay-at-home job, and I get this, and I just hit 13,000 followers on TikTok. No, because that's not socially acceptable. It comes off as bragging. Like, I'm not going to go tell random strangers all the things that I'm manifesting. I will just talk to them, like, kindly, but nothing more than that. It's so normal to complain out loud, and so that's what you think the world is full of. But there's so much beauty everywhere. There are constantly good things happening to everyone, but everyone always has this need that they need to keep it to themselves. And you don't have to do that around me. Go ahead, tell me all your wins. I will support you. But also, people are conditioned to think that you don't talk about the good things that happen. You don't talk about your wins. That is what can come off like life is hard for everybody. It's because it's not normalized. So, just a thought that I had. Manifestation is real, and it happens to a lot more people do it and know that it's real than you would even think. It's just normalized to complain. It's normalized to keep those things to yourself. It can really help you realize that it is all around you.